Warzone, a hot topic in today's gaming market. In a time where all games are either lacking content or just downright bad. So, Warzone was officially released just a little over a year ago, and the question is, are we in a better state now than we were then? Fuck no. So if you were like me, you were excited for the Cold War integration, mainly because I wanted to use the guns in Cold War, along with, the Modern Warfare weapons, without having to buy the dumpster fire that is Cold War, but the integration has caused me pure fucking pain. So, the topic, the state of Warzone, the weapons that are effectively burying the meta and any sort of enjoyment that can be sucked from the fucking game. So, 4 things: the fucking AUG, the fucking M16, the fucking FFAR, and the fucking Mac. So, ask yourself, when you play Warzone, what do you get killed by the most? I guarantee the majority of you are dying to one of those fucking guns like 90% of the time. Now, it's a problem, but it's kind of not. So, all combat games are always going to have the meta. The gun that's being used the most, the gun that's the most popular, the one that does this best or does that best. But the issue is with TDK. So that's time to kill, and what Warzone lacks now is gunfights. So if you get caught in a doorway, it's over. If you don't get completely killed, dude, you're going to be close to it. And then you're getting pushed with stuns and nades, and it's over. Pretty much essentially how a gunfight in this game plays out right now. So the Black Ops Cold War guns have a TDK which is higher than most of the Modern Warfare guns, so it shifts a lot of people away from trying new weapons or using guns that they're already comfortable with, since it would be fucking insane to go out and use like a fucking Growl when you could just put on the FFAR. Why use a sniper when you could just put on the AUG? You're just putting yourself at a disadvantage by using something that's not one of those 4 guns, one of those meta weapons. And that doesn't mean that you can't get work done with guns that aren't those. It's just that you're putting yourself at a disadvantage by using one of those different guns. So some stuff has been done to reduce the overall effectiveness of them. And by that I mean practically fucking nothing. And I go as far to say that some of the nerfs has actually made the problem worse. So the recoil nerf has essentially made it easier to hit headshots if you're not already aiming for headshots right. So, the players that are skilled enough to hit consistent headshots with the AUG or the M16, you don't really need to try for it as hard as you would before, which basically just means that unskilled players can aim chest height on most people and get a headshot or two, melt some plates, something like that. And so that basically renders having a sniper practically useless. It makes the need for a sniper very niche, only being viable in situations where you just need to hit a single headshot in a small time frame. And if you're using the car, it's a fucking hit marker anyways. So in any other situation, the AUG and the M16 are way better for long range. And close range is the same fucking thing it's been for a couple months now. The Mac, the FFAR, there's not a reason to use anything else. The only thing that maybe even comes close to it would be an AS Val, but the clip size makes it a lesser option. So what can really be done? Just fucking uninstall the game. This is what I'm trying to convince myself. Just uninstall the game, because no one's fucking having fun. Me and my cousin hop on this ship, play a couple matches, and resort to playing gunfight or shoot the ship. With skill-based matchmaking, the lack of variety in gameplay and weapon choice, it makes the game get really stagnant, and I personally cannot handle more than 3 games of Verdansk in a row. But there's a silver lining. Resurgence is so fucking fun. I genuinely think that Resurgence is 10 times better than Verdansk. The matches play out faster, the games have better flow. The only issue is that there are no options for squad size, so you just have to rely on a playlist update to play the field that you want to. The only option I have is to get more friends. But if you're like me and you don't have more friends, you have to play duos and squads, or squad fill 2 more teammates, which is the same as playing multiplayer with fucking randoms. And if you're decent at the games, it means that you're just carrying dead weight through a party field. Duos Verdansk is out of the question because it's too fucking sweaty. Skill-based matchmaking needs to loosen up. The guns need some damage nerfs to align the TDK with the rest of the weapons. Because the variety, the way that you die is pretty much the same every fucking game. You're gonna die in almost the exact same way. And some playlist options for the Resurgence game mode would be sick too. If I could just pick duos or trios or quads, depending on what the fuck I want to play, not what I'm forced to being, or not what I'm being forced to play. But yeah, that's just some random ass dude's opinion. If this video gets any traction, I'd like to see a discussion in the comments. Have a beautiful fucking day and have more fun with this shit show than I have.